class. Miss Chris has been so busy trying to teach you all those letters and making sure you're learning the letter sounds in the class. I thought it would be fun to play a name game. Who wants to play the Red Class name game? Miss Chris is going to grab a pen, and this is the handy dandy black notebook. I'm going to choose 2 names from the classroom and write it down. You're going to try to see if you can match the letters in a name with a friend. Are you ready to play the name game? Let's see who our first contestants are. I have Mr. Landon Hulsing and Miss Reve. How are my friends doing here? We are going to see if there are letters that we can match in Reve's name and Landon's name. I see a big letter L here. Reve starts with an R, but I do not see any other tall letters. Landon's next letter is an A. Do you spy an A in Reve? I see an A right here and an A down there. There's another one. You're right there. Landon's next letter is an L. An N. Do we have any N's in Reve? I don't think so. We have an R and a V and an E left. A tall letter D for Landon. No tall letters down there. An O. Is Miss Reve's name Revo? No, her name's not Revo. Let's check to see if they have a letter N. Does Reve have a letter N? No, but there are 2 matches in Landon. Has 2 N's. He's got an N near the middle and an N at the end. That's how we play the name game. We just see if we can find a match with the letters. Shall we see who the next contestants are for the name game of the Red Class? Who do we have here? My buddy Jack and Miss Hazel. Let's put it down on the name game board and we will see. Jack starts with a J and Hazel starts with an H. Jack's next letter is an A. Do you spy an A down here and back here? You think that's a match with an A down there and an A up there for Jack? You are correct. We have an A and an A. Jack's next letter is a C. I do not see any C's in Hazel. Her name is not Kazel. And the last letter for Jack is a tall K. This one is a tall letter, but it's not a K. This one is a tall letter, but it's not a K either. So we only made 1 letter match in my friends Jack and Hazel's name, and that was the letter A. They each had a letter A in their name. The next contestants on our game are Miss Collins and Mr. Richard. Let's see if we can make any letter matches here. Miss Collins starts with a K. I do not see any letter K's in Mr. Richard. Collins' next letter is an O. Is his name Rochard? No. I've got 2 letter L's. Does Mr. Richard have any L's? Richard. Nope, no L. I spy the next letter is an I. Do you spy any I's in Richard has an I and Collins has an I. We've got 1 match. The L's are a match too. She has 2 L's in her name. The next letter we have in our game is letter N. Does Richard have an N? R-I-C-H-A-R. Oh, they look almost similar, but they're not the same. This is a letter N, and the last letter for Collins is an S. Richard does not have an S. So the only letters we matched there was the letter I. And Collins happened to have 2 L's in her name too for the match. Who are the next people that are going to play my game? Are you ready? It is my friends Anna and Pancho. And if you'll notice at the beginning of every letter, every name, I gave the girls a heart and I gave the boys a star. That's just the beginning letters that they have. And they both have capital letters. All of you have a capital letter that begins your name. Let's see if we can make any letter matches in the name game for Anna and Pancho. Does Pancho have a capital A? No. We're going to have to go on to the next letter, N. The letter N for Ann. P-A-N. What? We've got a first match here. We do have the N for Pancho and an N for Anna, but Anna's next letter is an N too. Oh, boys and girls, we've got two N's and one from Pancho. We have a letter A here. Does Pancho have a letter A? P-A-N-C-A. What? What did you think I missed it? Let's start again. P-A-N-C. What? Why do you keep screaming at me? You mean this one? This letter A right there? Does that match that letter A? And what are you telling me? That this letter A is the big capital letter, just like the letter A down here? You are kind of correct. This is the capital A and this is a lowercase a. Pancho has 3 letters left, the C-H-O. Anna does not have, her name is not Ancho. It's Miss Anna and Mr. Pancho. My next new friends on here are Miss Cyriline and Felix. Let's see if we can find any matches here. This is the beginning for Cyriline, and Felix has a letter F. Those are not the same matches yet, but we have an E in Cyriline, so we've got an E down here. F-E. We found a match, boys and girls. We have a red E down here and a blue E down here. R is Cyriline's next letter. F-E-L-I-X. Nope, that's not an R, but I see a dot with an I. F-E-L-I. We've got another match for Cyriline. 2 I's, and Felix has an I. The next letter is a tall letter L. Do we have any L's in Felix? F-E-L. Oh, we've got a lot of matches in these 2 friends' names, an L and an L. Here's another E that matches with this letter E, and Felix already has an E. Those 2 are a match up there in Miss Cyriline's name. And the last one here is an N for Cyriline. Is Felix's name Felin? No, it's F-E-L-I-X. Wow, we matched an E, an L, and an I for Cyriline and Felix. Hope you guys are well at home. My next new friends coming here are Miss Colette and Mr. Weston. Colette starts with the letter C. Do you see any C's down here? Nope, but I see a letter O. Does Weston, W-E-S-T-O? They both have an O. L for Colette, W-E-S-T-O-N. No L down there. What letter is this one? The letter E is up here because I spy a matching letter E down here. Colette has 2 T's right here. Those 2 are the same letter, and I see the same letter down here. Do you know what letter those are? It's a letter T. T, Weston. And the last letter E. Weston already found a match there. So the E matches this E in Colette's name. Very good, boys and girls. I hope you're playing along with me and you are liking the name game. Let's see if we have any letters that match. And my friend Kira and Mr. Truitt. Let's see how my friends are doing here. We have a letter K for Kira. Does Truitt have a K? No. But here's a letter I. T-R-U-I. Do you see how this one has a and the I has a up there? Do you remember that letter I? Kira has an R. Does Truitt have an R? T-R. We found another match with Kira and Truitt. Kira's last letter is an A. Do you spy any letters down here for an A? Nope. But look at here. Truitt has 2 that match right there. He's got 2 T's at the end. So we matched an I and an R. Truitt has an R and an I. Good job, boys and girls. We've got one more set of friends to go. Do you know which friends are missing from our class? Miss Abby or Abigail and Mr. Austin. Are you ready to find out if we have any matches? I think you can see at the very beginning we might have a match already. Let's put her down and let's see if you can play the name game. I have a capital A up here in Abigail. What does Austin start with? That's right, boys and girls, a capital A and a capital A. They both have a big letter A. Is there any B's in Austin? Is his name Aubin? No, no B's. The next letter is an I. A-U-S. T-I. I spy an I. And I spy an I in Abigail. The next letter for Abby is a G. G. I do not see any G's for Mr. Austin. Then there's a lowercase a. Does Austin have a lowercase a? Nope. Abby's next letter is an I. That matches her I in her name. But no more I's for Austin. He only had one. And the last letter here in Abigail is an L. Do you see any tall L's in Austin? Nope. So we matched an A, a capital A for both of them, and a letter I. Friends in the red class, I miss each and every one of you. I hope you're having a great day. Don't forget your friends, and I hope you enjoyed the name game. Have a great afternoon, everybody. Mwah. Love you.